Hey Ken, this is Daniel from Josh and Annie SEO. So I know Joshua reached out to you earlier, so let's take a look at your website, see what's going on, and see if we can help. So right off the bat, I really like your logo, MPG painting. You have a home, about, services with a drop down, bit of a gallery, a contact, careers, news, free quote. You got a whole bunch of stuff. There's nothing wrong over here. Um, I mean, free quote, I would just simply put that in contact. News, I have no idea what that means, but that's okay. But at least your number here is a click to call, so good for you. A lot of people don't have that. Well established and respected, even better. Free quotes are services, residential, commercial, and how we work. So that's great. You would mostly want it, like the how we work is like a line of text, like a 1, 2, 3, like four. So you can get started with 4 easy steps. You should have that written out so people can see that. What our clients say, news and updating, painting must-haves. I guess you could just. I think that is that news. Maybe that's news. Update. Okay. So you're over here located in Sacramento, but you cover you said you cover from the top Idaho, Washington, and Northern California. That is a large space to cover. But let's take a look at your backend, see how that's going on, and see see what Google says. So I'm using a tool called Ahrefs. Lets me know how they think of you. So right off the bat, your UR rating is 15. And a UR rating is how much Google likes your website or how strong your website is, and a DR rating is how much Google likes you. Now, the numbers are 15 and 6, and that all depends on your backlinks. Now, you only have 67 of them. Now, a backlink is where your website link is somewhere else where somebody can click on it, and a referring domain is when it returns to you. Now, not all of them are created equal. Some are more spammy than others, like BuzzFeed, Wikipedia, stuff like that. So definitely stay away from those. Otherwise, for the ratings you have, for the amount of backlinks you have, you can do if you continue the quality ratio, you're not doing too badly there. And then finally, you have 33 organic keywords. So let's take a look at what those keywords are. That goes over here. I think everything got moved around on my screen here for some odd reason. But as I'm looking for a couple things when I look at your organic keywords. I'm looking for location and services. So professional painters checklist. That's fine, but that's not exactly a location specific thing. Paint Sacramento is. I don't know if it's paint if they're looking for painters or if they're looking for paint. So they could be looking for a paint store. But painting checklist, Painter Sacramento, California. This I would have kept on your website simply because it's it's specific to location, which means I know they live here and they're looking for a specific thing, such as painters. But unfortunately, it has been removed from your website. House painting Sacramento, good. You're not really in any good location to be able to get any traffic from it. So as you can see, there's no real traffic coming in. I'm looking mostly at positions, and where you are, the higher the position, the better. You want to be, 1, 2, or 3. So I'm not really seeing a lot of great keywords. A lot of these are lost, which is not exactly what you want, unless you're not looking to, I don't know. I mean, interior painting in Sacramento, California, that's good. 10 people not searching for, you're not getting any traffic because you're on number 66. And now we're getting into a bit more. Okay, painting, Sacramento painting contractors, interior painting, no, they're lost. Never mind. Let's go through a different type of keyword. Let me show you what's going on. So I put in painter, Sacramento, California. Very standard keyword. Anyone who puts that in, they're going to now pop up with a list over here. We have our GMB over here. You could pay to be in here if you would like, but CertaPro seems to be taking the top spots. But definitely want to be in here. About 30-40% of all people looking for anything will click on one of these 3 websites. So definitely another point where you can be instead of just having your website out there. And then we have our organic search. Anyone with a website can rank over here. So we have Yelp as number 1, Angie's is number 2, and END or ENJ Painters is number 3. Now, why are they so high? Let's find out what's going on. So their services is not a drop down menu. They lose 10 points. They have an about, review, our work examples and careers. Contact us. Their number is not a click to call, and neither is their email. But here is, I believe, yes. I want commercial painters. I want residential painters. These are links to other pages, which is, I think, nope, it's to their contact page. But they do talk about what it is they're offering, so that's something that's actually good because you can get a lot of keywords involved when you are using, your content correctly. And they're not actually going for a lot of different areas. I don't even know why they're doing this. All they did was list all of a bunch of keywords on the bottom of the screen, and that's it. So let's take a look at their backend, find out what they're doing. So they have a URL rating of 23, DR of 10. They have a ton of backlinks, very little referring domains. Those referring domains must be extremely good in order for them to have a 10 DR. But most of these backlinks are just going to be like BuzzFeed stuff, or not. I wouldn't say BuzzFeed, but just stuff that aren't the greatest, simply because there's that big break in between those two. And then finally, they do have 257 different keywords. So what are those keywords involved in here? So they have paint contractors near me. Again, anyone in the world can type that in, so I wouldn't really focus on that, but they do have painter Sacramento. 100 people searching for that. They're getting 11 of them because they're in position number 4. Typically, you'll get anywhere from 10 to 20% when you're in positions 1, 2, or 3. Sacramento Painters 80, they're getting 9, position number 4. House Painters Sacramento. So as you can see, yeah, there's a lot of stuff like just mixed in over here, but there's a lot of great keywords in here that really focus on the location and the service that they're offering. So how does this really help you out, Ken? Honestly, all you really got to do is we got to look at your keywords. We got to get some really good diverse keywords in for Sacramento. If you want to go up to Idaho and Washington, you're going to have to include great keywords. Otherwise, you're not going to show up in there. So step number 1 is you got to get more content in there to include those type of keywords. I guess including those keywords would be step 2. And step 3 is you need a better backlinking profile, which means we're going to look for, even if we keep this ratio over here, of 67 to 19, we would want to get a lot more of, quality backlinks in there so we can boost that up and really go for your keywords, start ranking those so you can start bringing in traffic. Imagine if you can bring in, I don't know, about another 50 to 150 people through your website alone on very strong buyer intent keywords. What would that do for you? Anyway, that's all I got. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Other than that, you have an amazing day. Bye.